31.2%, according to statistics provided to military.com. By comparison, 913 men, or 73.5%, and 329 women, or 26.5%, made up the 2019 graduating class. The Academy is one of the main accession hubs for the service. In 2014, the Secretary of the Air Force and Chief of Staff of the Air Force set applicant pool goals for all officer accession sources. Maureen Welch, Air Force Academy Director of Public Affairs, told military.com via email. The guidance was used to influence our marketing and outreach efforts. Related, does Captain rate back pay? We called the Air Force to find out. So far, the remaining classes have also seen a slight bump. Women make up 28.6% of the 2020 applicant class, 29.3% in 2021, and 30.5% in the 2022 class, according to statistics. Welch said the marketing efforts do not necessarily seek out applicants for a particular class composition, which is why the Academy has not seen an out-of-the-ordinary increase in female applicants, nor female applicants interested in aviation careers. Despite the film's debut, the popular movie and Air Force advertising campaign came in the midst of a multi-year effort by the Academy to diversify its cadet population, but Marvel did bring more eyeballs to the service's career website during a time of renewed push to inspire young women to join the Air Force's ranks. The Air Force says it capitalized on the opportunity to work with the Captain Marvel filmmakers to showcase a leading female aviator, Danvers, who started out as a young trainee only to become a top-notch F-15 Eagle pilot, and ultimately, liberator of the universe. In a roundtable with reporters at the Air Force Association's Air, Space and Cyber Conference in September, Leavitt cited the effect of advertising around Captain Marvel, reporting anecdotally that officials were seeing more interest from women in Air Force pilot careers. Quite honestly, I think it's going to be one of those things that is going to take some time to show, kind of the return on investment, she said. Because a lot of these people being inspired are kind of high school, college age, where we might not see that for a little while later. We do have an increased number of women who want to be pilots. But I don't know if that's because of Captain Marvel. I don't know the why behind it. As of July, the Air Force had 778 female pilots, accounting for roughly 6% of the pilot force, according to the Air Force Personnel Center. The origin story ad used the Captain Marvel framework to present real female airmen who all got their start somewhere. For us, it was the U.S. Air Force. A group of women say in the commercial, "We're looking for what's going to follow this, but we're going to ride this wave as long as we can." Chisholm said. Other efforts to boost Air Force female outreach in 2019 incorporated Air Education and Training Command's Women's Fly-In Conference in Texas, a partnership with Supergirl Surf Pro, the world's largest female surf event and festival, roughly a dozen regional events with FIRST Robotics to promote women in science, technology, engineering and math (STEM), and the annual TED Women Speakers Conference program, a 3-day event in which audience goers correspond with female entrepreneurs, creators and leaders in their respective industries. We're going to try to get involved in everything, and we're going to do what we can do to get out and make sure we get our message across, Chisholm said. He added that the Air Force's plan is to jump on the Top Gun 2 bandwagon, too. Despite the film showcasing naval aviation, we're not going to let that slide, either, he said.